What are you kind of liking about this new group of guys leading into this year?
Yeah, great leadership, a lot of energy, really some veteran players returning, and then we've got some young talent, and so the combination of those just makes the 2023 season look exciting.
Who are maybe some guys you lost last year to graduation or who aren't on the team this year, some holes that you're trying to fill this year that might have been playmakers for you a year ago?
Yeah, we lost two All-Americans. So Anthony LaVerfon was an All-American in the back end, the safety position. He was also a returner for us, and then Will Anawahi, which was an All-American up front for us defensively. But we've got a lot of young guys and veteran guys that are returning and be able to help us out. And so I feel like we'll still be all right.
Who are maybe some leaders or some playmakers on this year's squad?
Yeah, Dylan Hester is a returning All-American for us at the receiver position. Sammy Robinson has played a lot of games at the running back position for us. R.J. Wakely, which is a returning quarterback. Andrew Holden, a tight end for us. Really on the defensive side, I mean, you've got tons and tons of guys. You got Bradley Myers, you got Zach Myers, you got Drace Muller, which is an All-American that's returning, that hasn't played for a couple of years, returning for us. And then you got some guys in the back end, Nate Swafford and Jaron Foster and Brody Patterson and Javion Turner and some guys like that. So we've got a lot of guys that have played. I mean, defensively, we've got nine returning starters on one of the best defenses in the country. And then offensively, quite a few guys that are returning. And so really looking forward to the season.
You guys in a new conference this year?
In a new conference. We play the KCAC. And so yeah, we're going to play some new teams that we really have not seen much. But they haven't seen us either. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see some new sites and new locker rooms and new fields, and it'll just be a good time.
You talk about them not knowing you, you not knowing them, but what kind of challenge maybe does that bring, kind of going over from the Heart of Mary?
I don't really consider it much of a difference because we really focus on us instead of them. And so if we can just continue to focus on what we need to do versus what they're doing, really nothing's going to change for us.
I know you got a scrimmage today, but we're kind of focusing on here towards the end of fall camp.
Yeah, situational scrimmage today, so we're just going to practice different situations, and we'll officially start the game plan on Friday of the first opponent, and so just trying to get our fundamentals down because everything's about just basic fundamentals. I mean, you can have the greatest scheme in the world, but if you can't fundamentally do it, then that scheme doesn't really matter. So we're going to work on basic fundamentals to make sure we're fundamentally sound, and that's our foundation, that's our base mark, and so that's what we're working on. Man, the last 7 years we've been in the top 10 in the nation average attendance, and last year we were number 2 in the nation in average attendance, and so we appreciate the locals coming out and watch us play, and so just if we can just get those guys to come and a little bit more, it'd be even awesome. So we love for them to come out and watch our players because we certainly have a lot of local players that they've been watching since middle school. So we'd love to have them come out and watch us.